Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to crack open a classic project management puzzle. It's all about this. How do you kick off a brand new, globally distributed team and actually set them up for success? Well, it really all boils down to one critical decision.
All right, let's just dive right into this. I want you to imagine you're the project manager here. You've got this amazing team, but they're scattered all over the globe. You've got a tight deadline breathing down your neck, and you're running this thing with an agile framework. The thing is, the success of your entire project could literally hang on the answer to this one question.
So here's the exact scenario you're up against. And get this actually comes from a PMP exam prep question, but man, is it real. This is something project managers are dealing with every single day.
Okay, so you've got your team spread out all over the world. That all-important kickoff meeting, the one that sets the tone for everything, is just a few weeks away. Now, here's the crucial detail, the real kicker. Your company policy lets you have one in-person meeting per quarter. Just one. So you get one shot to bring everybody together in the same room.
And that brings us right to the heart of the problem, doesn't it? What's your first move? You've got to decide how you're going to run this kickoff. There are basically 4 ways you can go. And believe me, the path you choose is going to have some serious ripple effects down the line.
So here are your options. And if you look at them, they all seem pretty reasonable, right? You could do it over video, get everyone together in person, just record it and send it out, or you could even just let the team decide. But here's the thing, only one of these is what we'd call the gold standard in Agile.
All right, let's break these down. A lot of the time, the easiest way to find the right answer is to figure out what's wrong first. So let's start by knocking out the options that just don't work.
Okay, let's start with option C. Just record the meeting and send it out. I mean, it sounds super efficient, right? No scheduling nightmares. But is it actually effective?
Yeah, that's a hard no. A kickoff meeting isn't supposed to be a lecture. It's a conversation. It's where your team starts to actually become a team, where they build that first bond, ask all the hard questions, and really get on the same page. If you just record it, you're turning this super dynamic, interactive event into a totally passive, one-way info dump. It just completely misses the entire point.
All right, how about option D? Let's just do nothing. I mean, agile teams are self-empowered, right? So shouldn't we just trust them to figure it out on their own?
Well, this is a really common trap people fall into. It's a misunderstanding of what empowerment actually means. See, empowering your team is all about giving them the authority to decide how to do the work. It's not about letting them skip the foundational, absolutely critical meetings that make that work possible in the first place. As the project manager, it's your job to make sure those happen. And the kickoff, that's totally non-negotiable.
Okay, so that brings us to option A. And honestly, this is probably the most tempting wrong answer on the list. Connecting everyone by video conference, in a world of remote work, that sounds like a perfectly reasonable, totally modern solution, right?
And look, it is a good idea. Video conferencing is a fantastic tool. It's absolutely the right move when getting together in person just isn't on the table. But, and this is a huge but, we have to go back to our scenario. It is possible. You have that one golden ticket, that one chance to meet in person this quarter. So while a video call is a good option, it's just not the best one you've got.
So we've tossed out C, D, and A, and that leaves us with the one right answer. And it's not just the right answer because I say so. It's a strategy that's baked right into the core philosophy of Agile.
The correct answer is B. You absolutely bring the team together to attend the kickoff in person. You use that one quarterly shot you have for the most important meeting of them all. It is, without a doubt, the most strategic, highest impact thing you can do to set your team up for success from day one.
But why? Really, why is face-to-face so critical? We've got Slack, we've got Zoom, we've got all these incredible virtual tools. Why on earth would you use your one big in-person meeting on the kickoff? Again, it's not just about passing a test. This goes right to the heart of what Agile is all about.
And here's the why spelled out perfectly for us. It comes directly from the 6th principle of the Agile Manifesto. The most efficient and effective method of conveying information to and within a development team is face-to-face conversation. The people who created Agile knew this. They knew that when you're doing complex, creative work, there's just no substitute for being in the same room together.
So let's dig into that a little deeper. What is it about face-to-face that makes it so powerful? Well, it all comes down to a really cool concept called communication bandwidth.
Now, we're not talking about your internet connection here. Communication bandwidth is all about the richness and the quality of the information you're sending back and forth. Just think about it for a second. How much of what we communicate is nonverbal? You've got body language, tone of voice, those little pauses, the whole energy of a room. All of that stuff, it gets flattened out or lost completely over email, and even on a video call.
And you can really see the difference here. Face-to-face is at the top. It's the highest bandwidth communication possible. You're getting the full signal, all the verbal and nonverbal cues all at once. Video conferences, they're pretty good, a solid medium bandwidth option. But email or a recording, that's just incredibly low bandwidth. You're missing most of the message.
And that high bandwidth communication, it pays off in huge ways for the project. That one single in-person meeting is where you build the foundation of trust and personal relationships. That's the stuff that's going to hold the team together when things get tough later on. It's where you hammer out a truly shared vision and get everyone aligned. You're basically building the human bedrock for all the virtual work that comes next.
Okay, so what's the big takeaway here? How do you actually apply this to your own projects?
Here it is. You have to change your mindset. Stop looking at that kickoff trip as just another line item on an expense report. Start seeing it for what it truly is, a critical investment in your project's success. It's an investment in communication, in alignment, and most importantly, in trust. So yeah, acknowledge that virtual tools are awesome, but they have their limits. Whenever you possibly can, you have to prioritize that initial face-to-face time to build the human foundation that no amount of tech can ever fully replace.
So we'll leave you with this one final thought to chew on. In a world where virtual teams are everywhere, the real question isn't if you should use virtual tools. Of course you should. The question is, where can you absolutely not afford to compromise on communication? For any Agile project, that one uncompromisable moment, it's always the kickoff.